So where do we go from here?
Let's tell our guests a little bit of why we got into powerlifting. I think we can close off with that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your powerlifting journey.
so for me, being an aged one, when you age, you get all these metabolic process illnesses, high blood pressure, high blood sugars, and all that. What's up?
Nothing.
Yeah. But
Good.
to mitigate that, you have to change up your strategies. Like I'm a lifter. I'm a lifter of 2 decades, so I'm no stranger to this barbell here. This Ohio Power barbell right here. So what I've done, I changed it up. I kind of went into powerlifting with the mindset of staying at a stable body weight. That's kind of helped me out. As far as mitigating all those illnesses that happen.
Exactly. Yeah.
So right now I'm just my blood sugars are great. My weight's stable. I'm able to live my life. What's up?
I wish mine was.
Oh man, you need to eat up.
Bro.
No, I'm good now. So yeah, I love this sport. I love everyone that competes. Made a lot of friends.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So
That's how we met.
yeah, that's we met. Yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah.
So.
It's a really tight-knit community with powerlifting. It's great. So far with powerlifting, what's been one of your most memorable moments?
My most memorable moment? I have many, man. Just the most memorable? It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick.
Just pick one.
Man, the first time
we don't have all night.
Damn, dude. The first time I deadlifted 6 plates.
Yes.
That's got to be great. Or the night I squatted 500 for the first time. I was basically all alone. But that to me, I could have cried.
Yeah. All those emotions. I got one for you.
What's up?
So this was, I think, my second powerlifting meet. Because my first powerlifting meet was 2014 or 2013. It was the Alki Beach meet. And I was competing as a 181, had no idea what I was doing, right? And I bombed out on bench. I was so mad, I left. I didn't even finish deadlifts.
So when you're talking about highlights, I thought you were talking about highlights.
Wait, let me finish, man.
Okay.
So the following meet, I think this was 2000, towards the tail end of 2014, the Holiday Classic. So this meet was make or break. This was to decide whether or not I was gonna keep on powerlifting.
Oh wow.
So I competed in the 181 weight class again because I was checking out the roster, who was signing up, and I was debating, whether to move up to 93. And I saw Dan's name on that roster, right? And I couldn't find his IG page or anything. I couldn't find it. So one of my buddies from my unit that used to be in my unit, he was like, "Yo, that Daniel guy, Daniel Libre, check him out." So he sent me, his football highlights, all this stuff. I'm like, no.
You're competing against that dude?
I'm dropping a weight class. Not happening. So fast forward to meet day, right?
Yeah.
We're all in the warm-up room. And I forgot how much was on the board. I think it was like mid-4s or high 4s. Somebody had just, done their last warm-up. Dan just walks in there, la-di-da-di, unracks it, just bangs out 5 or 8 reps, racks it, and then walks out. Everybody in the warm-up room just staring like, what just happened?
Shit. I wasted my registration fee.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, dude. I'm so glad I didn't compete 93. But fast forward to earlier last year, when I decided to get back into powerlifting after a year-long hiatus. He convinced me to come back to USAPL and compete 93. Yeah. I honestly think it's so that I would never get first. No, I know.
You gotta keep it up.
Yeah.
It's not all about placing.
But no, that for sure, most memorable moments.
So memorable I equated to as a highlight. So for me, those were highlights. So memorable for me, on the negative side would be this year, March, I went to compete at the military nationals with a few other military lifters. Yeah. Mr. Mike No, you know him.
Yeah.
You met him, right?
I think so.
He won the 74 kilogram class. Well, I mean, let me just get to the point. I bombed out on squats, you know. I mean,
wasn't it because you did that deadlift party? Like,
no. This is unrelated. It was unrelated. That was like 3 weeks before, so I had plenty of time to recover. But anyways, you know, you go through stuff, injuries, you know, you just gotta, again, let me just recap everything, you know, you just gotta.
Learning process.
It's a learning process. You gotta go through that maze and find the light at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And I think the biggest thing too, you know, me and Nick, we've been blessed and fortunate enough to be surrounded by the whole Northwest community.
Yeah. Not only them, just like very supportive of the community in general.
For sure, yeah.
You know? So.
But just having that type of facility too, you
Yeah.
know, that Dan operates and keeps open for us.
Copy, yeah. And then
It's a game breaker.
Also,
right there.
like, you know, I mean, social media, you know, there's negatives and then there's positives.
Yeah.
Positives, one of the greatest positives being you reach out and touch people that are in the community, and like, you know, I feel a kinship with these people here.
For sure, yeah.
So when you see them in meet, just for example, yesterday when we were in a meet, I just like, hey, what's going on? It's kind of like seeing family.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly, yeah.
Every meet's like seeing. Pretty much, most of them are like oldies, you know. You just see the same old people, and it's just it's like cousin you haven't seen in a long time.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah, I love that. I love that
great.
community. So yeah. So what's next, man? What's next? What are we gonna do next?
I think that's it, man.
That's it. Okay.
You know,
okay. So
you know, yeah, that's pretty much what this episode was about. Just touching basis on how to, you know, deal with injuries, training around them, because they're bound to happen.
they're bound to happen. Yeah, man.
You know, and just a little backstory of who we are and what we've done in the powerlifting community.
A little bit of our experience.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So,
You know.
so with that next episode, we don't know when, but it might come out. Who knows?
Who knows? This is the
We'll
Southside edition.
Southside.
NWA.
NWA, yes sir. Snap City Chronicles out.